Hey yo. Anyways, we are busy doing the origin of the medicine. So let's go talk to Natasha. Greetings everybody. Let's just get this worded dialogue out of the way. Need any help, Dr. Natasha?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
There always is.
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
That's a tongue twister of a name. Sounds suspicious.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that.
Alright,
I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Oh, I have to be a mole? Got it, you want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines.
You go.
Can I entrust you with this task?
Have I ever refused you?
You're as considerate as always. This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care.
Fair.
Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Ooh, that sounds a bit suspicious. Anyways, it makes me wonder what the hell Wildfire is doing. Oleg's probably just sitting there sipping some tea or some shit. Doing absolutely nothing with his life. But anyways, oh, chest. Give it to me. I want it. How's my level, by the way? Okay.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's Natasha?
Don't play dumb. I might be sick, but my eyes still work.
Are you sure about that?
Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
No.
What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
Jesus Christ, man. Was that Natasha's diagnosis?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
Oh, come on. That's
Every
the most
book I read
trustworthy
has descriptions
thing.
that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
Oh God, this dude
People
used
in my
Google.
situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
Bro, what the Are you serious, dude?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Bro, this dude has Obamacare. Money's one thing, but life. What? Appearances are more important than life, I feel you. That's like such a fucked up thing to say.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through.
You crazy, fam.
Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
What the hell? Who's Dr.
Natasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
Ah.
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Oh, I stubbed my toe. Ah, God. Free medicine care, I don't believe
What do you
it.
mean?
Ah,
Dr. Vash
shit.
was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how we felt.
He was the people's doctor.
The underworld
He
is
was
always
the
short
rock.
on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Why don't you go to him
You
anymore?
think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Bro. When the doctor dies.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
Bro, really trust any random person on the street.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death.
Jesus!
They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
And you believe?
It's
Bro,
just something
what?
people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
Dr. Natasha Villanov?
Forget I said anything.
Hello?
Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor.
Okay.
I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Bro, I don't even know what I did to convince you, but
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues.
Let me just get these achievements, because bro needs all the stellar jades he can get, man. Is that all? Is that all? Yeah.
I should find another patient to talk to.
Ooh, you feel that? How much walks do I have? Yeah, I got 9. I'm almost there.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
Bro, I didn't say anything. You're hearing voices in your head. I wanted to ask why you're not going for your follow-up visit.
A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about?
Oh, brother.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. No, I don't want to waste
Jesus, does
time.
everyone here want to die? You should listen to
That
Dr.
girl's always trying to get me to take my medicine on time. I know her heart's in the right place. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Jesus.
Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back.
God damn, what the
He
hell?
was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Selfish old fool.
Bro, jumped
miss
off a
him.
cliff.
Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
I'm sure he's up there caring right now,
Do
yeah.
you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
I don't think anyone's so freaking selfish.
Kids today. Don't give up easily. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Virtual who?
Oh God. Mutual Aid Society.
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Bro, you asked me to be louder. Why are you...
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Suspicious patient. Oh God, this dude's on crack.
Why
or
haven't
some
I
shit.
gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What makes you say that?
Who else would care about people like me?
Oh my God.
I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Did you ever dispute with her? I'm through seeing her too, yeah. Let's just play into it.
So you had a dispute with her. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out.
Okay.
Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did
God.
you know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to be willing to take a little risk.
What the risk?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
What the
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
Because they're crazy. They're willing to gamble with their lives.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Where can I go to get this wonder medicine? What if I told you I agreed with you?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
Yeah, sure.
Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
The rules are
You
made to
must
be
not
broken.
tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I'm frame one gonna tell her.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Screw him. Let's tell Natasha. What? I'm frame one telling her the truth. What the hell is this? This is some sus ass crap, bro. What consequences am I gonna face? A slap on the wrist, I'll kick their asses. Yeah. Explain what you found out about the mutual. Yeah.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients?
Yep. Making a
Any
profit.
organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
The patients wanted me to keep it a secret from you.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
I kind of
I
figured.
warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me.
Of course,
If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Bet. I don't need to because I do trust you, but anyways.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine.
Yeah, he sounds like a fucked
The
up
hard
scientist.
truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats.
God damn.
Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Alright, let's ask this person with the blue hair. Oh god. Time to deal with
The
emotions.
medicine Vash left behind? That stuff. Can you even call it medicine?
Oh shit.
I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine.
Oh, shit.
If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Hell no. Alright, I'm gonna give my thoughts. Oh, what the hell? Can you, like, stop? I'm finished talking with the patients.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he's insane. Yeah, I have to be honest. I'm sorry, Natasha, but he's
I
crazy.
see. I can understand that. I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
I know he's a sick bastard though. We can just stop this right now. Why do I have to see? Because this person's probably gonna be fucked up mentally. Like, holy shit. Look at her. She looks fucked.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
Who? And who am I?
Jesus, what did the medicine do to you?
Where's my husband? And where's my child?
The hell?
Where are they? You know where they are, right?
I'm afraid not. Are you okay?
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
And that made her become like this?
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other.
Damn, that's
From
tragic.
that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
It just sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. They chose to roll the dice.
I don't want to be messed up, but it just sounds like they rolled a net one.
Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can.
Nah, you're not.
I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
You and me both, lady. Alright. I didn't have to see that. That just upset me. But here we go. I'm gonna beat the shit out of those people selling the medicine though. Alright, I'm back.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
My camera's not even on and she can see my face. The people selling that stuff are devils. Freaking demons, bro.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Come on.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill.
Look, I
The
love...
doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard
I
Immunity.
don't mind the confiding
But
in
his
you, but we
research
need to
met with
take care
obstruction
of
time
this.
and time
There's more
again,
victims.
the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain.
Oh my god.
She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
It's hard to believe he was your brother, man.
Issuing
I'm
free
not gonna lie.
medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that.
That's true.
That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
I'm up for it. Somebody has to do the right
Thank
thing.
you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that.
I don't even
Go.
live here.
I'll be waiting for the good news.
I'll take the consequences, like I'll leave and just never come back. Or come back from time to time, I guess, but... You really don't need to do something like that, because you have to look at these people. Anyways, let's deal with this shit.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Fuck off. I'm here to
Who are
buy.
you trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after
I'ma
our
scrap you.
medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
I'm a crap.
Men,
I'm a scrap.
look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Bitch. Let's go.
This is our chance.
Black
You know
hole.
nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This is our chance.
Remember, you wanted this. Bitch asses.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Hey, Bella. The old box has some medicine labeled with experiment numbers. This must be the wonder medicine, the mutual. Yeah, you suddenly hear footsteps behind you.
Well,
Alright,
look
I'll
who
fight
we
again.
have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Who are
You
you?
listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that?
You're just a greedy
Those
bitch,
poor
man.
patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you.
Screw
The
you.
underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
I'll thank you with a beating. And Natasha would never give up on a patient, and she'd never work with an imposter like you.
Seems like you are quite bent
Among
on
Us.
dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Among Us.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
Oh, please, I'll kick your
Seize the
ass.
medicine thief.
Bring it. Let's go.
Let's begin.
This is our chance.
No manners, huh? Everything's ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time for a shot.
Natasha?
Nap time.
Oh no. Alright, alright.
This is our chance.
Who will it be?
Like I said before, rules
Are made to be broken.
Get pooped.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Ah, there's your true
Moneymaker?
intentions.
So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Look at him shaking like a
Selling
loaf
fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
Ooh, bro.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
She's an amazing
You're right.
doctor.
I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them.
Tell
The
him,
debt
girl.
that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
Oh,
I'll
shut
take
up.
that as a compliment.
Ho-ho-ho.
Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
You're welcome.
I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Alright. Aren't we gonna kill this guy though? Bro, oh, she's a doctor. She doesn't want to kill anyone.
The next destination? Up to you.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Yep.
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain.
But the wolf
Your
in sheep's
ailments need
clothing is
rational,
more than a
scientific
warning.
treatment.
Blah, blah,
Relying
blah,
on
sheep
pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
Alright, do you want me to beat him too?
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
Shut your
I
ass up.
understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Oh, brother.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
Yeah, you bitch ass.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash.
Oh, my
I'm out
God.
of here.
Bro, I will kill you. My God. Hey man, don't let him get to you. I'll kill him and then everything will be fine. Nat, you good, fam?
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Bro, I just got pissed off. Are you okay though? I'd like to straighten out that loudmouth myself.
Don't let your
bro.
emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I might well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts.
Yeah, so
Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
Yeah.
If
fair.
there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Was he your biological brother?
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been.
Oh,
I
that hurts even
actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is, while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
What kind of person was Vash?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person.
That makes sense.
Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
Fee is fee. So you knew this what medicine was his work?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Fee. Did he really pass away though?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me.
If we're being realistic here.
I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
Changed him?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity.
Oh, God.
Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects.
Science is
But
so
behind my
messed up.
back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
Did something seem strange to you all that
I trusted Vash with all my heart. Funny, isn't it? And pathetic.
time? Nah, bodies
When
do
his
that to you.
experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
See, banishment is you two did the
I
right
hope
thing.
so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother.
Even if he's alive, he
Oleg
might
and I
as well
took
be
Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. to take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
Ain't no way he survived it.
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Thank you very much, and thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Goodbye.